Sushant sir, meanwhile, can you please check with others? Yeah. So let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen? Yeah. Okay. So guys, once we create our operating system, okay. So first time we log in like this. We open a putty session and we get the IP address of the server. So then this is the default user, and for that user, while creating, we generate one key, right? So that key we use it. By using that, we can log in. So then what we do now? So in your respected project, that website related, mobile application related, so whatever the teams you have, right? So DevOps team, developer, application team. So all those users you have to create here along with passwords. Okay. And out of them, whoever working as a DevOps admins, we will provide a root access by using sudo command. So there is a file for that actually, guys. So in next class, I will explain how to add a user, how to create a user, and how to provide sudo access for that particular user. So those things we will discuss in tomorrow class. But as of now, so we'll discuss the folder structure, file structures, how to create them, so how to delete them, those things and all we will discuss today. Okay. So next sudo hyphen. As I told guys, see, by default I'm a normal user. But with normal user I can't do anything. Guys, see who am I? Who am I will show you what is my username. Okay, so my username is AC2 user. So I'm a normal user now. I can't do anything. Very basic things only I can do. So admin related anything I cannot do. Okay, like creating users, deleting users, setting up the passwords, installing application, uninstalling the application. Nothing. I can't do anything now. Until unless I use this command. Guys, so this command everybody cannot run. Only authorized persons can run this command. As I told, this user have that authorization. We have a file actually. So there is a file called sudo ers. I'll show you that later classes. So in that file, so you should have an entry for this user. Then only that particular user can run this command. Otherwise, he cannot run. If without authorization, if any user run this command, they will get permission denied or something. You are not authorized person. Some that kind of message you get. As already EC2 user has a sudo permission, see, he is able to run that command. So now I am a root user. If EC2 user became a root user now. Now he can do anything in the system. Creating user, creating password, setting up the passwords, installing application, uninstall. So I can do anything now. I'm an admin now. So who am I? See, I'm a root user. And how to check what is my folder name, guys? How can I check that? What is the default folder for root as I told? yesterday? What is the default folder for root? Hmm? So, guys, so what is the default folder for root as I told yesterday? Slash
PWD.
root. That is how to check where are you, in which folder you are in. Okay, na. So slash root. So see, root user default folder is slash root. I can go anywhere from here. Same like Windows. By default, I can once I log in, I'll be in the desktop folder. From there, I can go anywhere. Same concept. Okay. So now, how to open a folder structure, guys? I want to go to slash folder, guys. I want to go to slash folder. How can I go? What is the command? cd slash. So pwd. So now I'm in pwd. How to check the current content of the folder, guys? How to check the content of the folder?
Less.
So ls command, right? So by using ls command, you can yeah, see, you have this many folders. So guys, as I told, every folder has its own structure, its own purpose. You should know that what is the purpose of each folder. So slowly you will come to know that. Yesterday we discussed few of them. Okay, so but as I told, so compulsory you should know about all other folders. So what are all the folders we have? All folders you should know that compulsory. Okay. So next, so guys, in today's class I will explain how to create files and folders. Okay. So how to create files and folders we'll discuss in today's class. So let's go ahead. Let's go to TMP folder. What is TMP folder as I told yesterday? What is the purpose of TMP?
Cache a temporary file.
Yeah. So if any temporary files, generally your system will use this folder, guys. Okay, na. So generally our system will use this folder. Actually, you should not store any important files in the TMP folder. But temporary purpose, you can use it. Okay, now in other folders, you should not create any files and folders, guys. See here. So because every folder has its own purpose, you should not use other folders. If you need example, you have an application, you have to create one more folder. There you have to store your files. You should not store in this folders, guys. Okay, now. So as of now, I'm taking slash TMP folder. As I told, it's a temporary folder. Your system will store the cache in this folder. Okay, now? So your system will store the cache in this folder. You should not store any important files here. Okay, now let's move on. I'm in TMP folder now. Okay, Control L will clear the screen, guys. So because every time once I type the commands, it's like again showing bottom, right? So it's coming to bottom. So if I do Control L, the screen will be cleared. You don't lose any data. It will be like behind the screen. Okay, like that. So Control L to clear the screen. Or else clear command also fine. It will clear the screen like this. Clear or Control L. It's up to you. Whichever is suitable to you, you can run them. Okay. So next. So guys, how to create a folder in Windows? How do you create a folder, guys? Example here, I'm in Windows. How to create a folder?
Right click and do it.
We do right click. So simple. Right click, and here somewhere new option will be there. Right? Somewhere new option will be there. Then we can add it. So, but here there is no right click. There is no left click. So those kind of options not available. So right. So mkdir, everything is command, guys. So please try to repeat the commands number of times. Whatever the commands we are discussing, please try to repeat. Yeah, mkdir folder 1. See, folder 1 is created. Example. Okay, now. So whatever the folder you want to create, you can create. See, I'm in the folder 1 now. So sorry, I created a folder 1 now. How to go to folder 1? Before that, I have to show one more thing. The full path and absolute path, guys. So please try to understand. Okay, so full path and absolute path. The folder structure, guys. So full path is kind of an address, guys. Full path or absolute path is nothing but, okay, it's a full address. Generally, to open a folder or to do something in that folder, we use full path. Example, let's say our address is there. Okay, so assume that I am from Hyderabad. Okay, now. So my full address is something like this, guys. India, Telangana, Hyderabad, high-tech city, some Nagar. Okay. So guys, this is my full address. Assume that. So assume that this is my full address. But every time should I refer full address, guys? Example, based on my place, I refer my address. Example, I'm already in Hyderabad. So let's say, assume that I met maybe Pavan in Hyderabad. Now, how can I refer my address? Should I refer the full address, guys? How can I refer my address? Both are in Hyderabad now. Just this is enough, right? Yes or no? Guys, should I refer the full address every time? So please respond. I need your confirmation here, guys. So I should know your... Huh? Sorry, I didn't get you. You're able to hear me, right, everybody? Hello? Hello, guys?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. So, guys, here, as I told, so based on my current place, I will refer the address, right? Like high-tech city, Nagar. Example, I'm in, not in Hyderabad. I'm in Telangana. Do you know, guys, India, Telangana, where are you from? Guys, you're proper
Telangana.
India only, right? Yeah. So assume that I'm in somewhere, not in Hyderabad, somewhere in Warangal. How do you refer your address, guys? Guys, how do you refer your address if I'm in Warangal? So this one, right? Hyderabad, high-tech city. If I'm in Bangalore, Karnataka, how do you refer your address? Guys, if I'm in Bangalore, Karnataka, how do you refer your address? I don't know. You have to speak, guys. So please try to respond. I'm feeling like I'm alone in the class to answer.
Sorry, India, Bangalore.
Why India? I'm
India is
asking.
the main country.
No. Full address is fine. If I'm in Bangalore, I'll refer like this. Right? If I'm in US, how to refer the same? I'm talking about the same address, guys. My address. Doesn't matter where I am in. Okay, now I'm in Bangalore now. I want to refer this address. How to refer this address? That's what I'm asking. If I'm in US, how do you refer your address? Full address, full path, right? So same concept, guys. Here also, okay. Example, let's say, guys, very important. Please, if you don't understand, you have to ask me. The path, the folder structure. Okay, now the absolute path and relative path is very important. Trust me. If you don't understand, please ask me. Okay, here guys, under slash we have root, under root we have test, under test we have test 1, then test 2, test 3, test 4. Now assume that I am in slash folder, guys. Guys, I am in slash folder. I mean maybe here in this folder. Okay, now this is the full path, guys, absolute path. So full address. Okay, so assume that this is one of the folder in my Linux. Okay, so this is one of the folder in Linux. Now my question to you is, I am here. Okay, now I am under slash root test folder. Now how to refer this test 4? Should I? So I no need to give full path, guys. Every time absolute path is not required. Time waste. Every time you no need to type this much full path to go to that folder. If to enter into this folder, I no need to give this folder the full path every time. Now tell me, guys, I'm already. This is my PWD now. Currently, I'm in this folder. I want to go to this folder. So same like your address, guys. Can you try to guess? Yes. Same like your address. Example, I'm in Telangana, somewhere in Warangal. How do you refer your address? This one, right? Similarly, I am here. My current folder is slash root test. I want to go to test 4. Can you please help me to go to test 4? Guys.
CD test 4.
No. How? You should give the full from here, right? Like this. See, where are you? You are here. How directly you can go here? No, you cannot. You should give this address. Step by step. Guys. Now example, you are in test 1 folder here. How can I go here? Guys, example, I'm here. So this folder.
Test 2, test 3.
So I have to give test 2, test 3, test 4. This is how you have to refer the path, guys. You no need to give every time the full path. Remember, absolute path is not required. Always we use relative path to go to that particular folder. Because time waste, guys. Maybe this time, okay, only 5 to 6 folder. But assume that once you install your application related, maybe so many folders available. Every time full path is not good practice. Path is correct, guys, but we don't use it. Time waste, right? Why I should give every time this path? Why should I give? Example, you're already here. Guys, example, you're already here. So how can I go to test 4? Should I give full path? What is the relative path? Guys, how can I go to test 4?
Directly test 4.
Directly test 4. Exactly. See, guys. So understand, relative path is very important. Okay, na relative path. We call it as relative path. So this is full path, full address of that particular folder, and this is the relative path. So it is based on your current folder, guys. First understand where are you, and then understand what is your destination, in which folder your destination. You will, don't worry, like later you can remember this folder structure, guys. So because daily we work on it, right? So we will understand. So how to, like, what are the different folders we have, how to go to that particular folder. Okay, now I will show you few things. Now you have to answer me, guys. Trust me. So please answer. Don't be in mute. It won't work out. Now example, let's say I want to go to, currently I'm in slash root, guys. I want to go to slash tmp. So let me ask you, so which one is correct out of these three? Which one is correct out of these three? I want to go to slash tmp. Can I use tmp just? I'm not in slash, remember, I'm in slash root. If I'm in slash, I can go directly to tmp. Now tell me, should I use this or this or this? Out of these three, which one is correct? Guys, out of these three, which one is correct? Huh?
Slash TMP.
Slash tmp, exactly. So, okay, now let me ask you this question. Now I'm in slash folder. So I want to go to slash tmp. Now tell me the answer. Which one is correct? I'm in slash already. Understand the question. I'm in already slash. Okay, now can I give direct to tmp? Guys, can I give tmp? Yes or no? Relative path. Can I use relative path or not? Yes. I'm in slash. Guys, see? I'm in slash, right? I can give tmp. It works. Now let's see slash root. Does it work now? See, first understand where are you, in which folder you are in. Based on that, you should give the full path, guys. So remember. See, I'm in. Yes or no? Ivocha? Can I give slash root, guys? I'm sorry, sometimes I'm speaking Telugu. Okay, so don't worry, you're not missing anything. Just I'm repeating. Yeah, slash root. Can I use slash root or simple root? Which one is correct here? So which one is correct? Slash root or just simple root?
Just root.
Exactly. Slash root is correct. So I cannot give simple root. So first understand where are you. So I'm not in slash. So I have to give slash root. So remember, guys, this path, this is very important concept, because later 99% we use relative path. Okay, now 99% we use relative path, guys. Trust me, you should know that. Every time we no need to use the full address. So based on the current address, we go to the destination. We use a what I say, relative path. Okay, yeah. Now move on. CD TMP. Should I give slash TMP or TMP? I'm in slash root folder. Which one works? Slash TMP as how? Slash TMP, not TMP. TMP won't work out now because I'm not in slash, right? Compulsory I have to give slash TMP. Yeah. So good. Next, so mkdir is a command to create a folder, guys. Let me ask you one more question. So what is the difference? Example, see, I'm creating folder 3, right? What is the difference here? Guys, for this and for this, what is the difference? My command is make dir. Okay, now if I give like this, what will happen? Or if I give like this, what is the difference, guys? For this and for this, what is the difference? So if I give like this, where it is create, the folder 3 gets created, current. You are not giving any information where to go. So it will create locally in the current folder. Where I am in currently, what is my current folder? Guys, what is my current folder? I'm in TMP. See, here you can see that, right? I'm in TMP folder. Okay. So if I give like this, where my folder gets created? In current folder. Where are you? In that current folder, the folder gets created. Now see, without going there also, guys, see, I'm in TMP, but still I can create in different folder. See, so I'm creating under /root. That is also possible, guys. See, folder 3 not available here. If you go to /root, there you can see that. See, guys. So, because I given the full path, where to go. So, where to create, I given the path. So, it will create there only. So, it's up to you, guys. Without going there also, you can create by giving the full path. By giving the path. Okay, now. So, remember, this path related is very, very important. Understand. Many times we use the relative paths and full paths based on the requirement. Yeah, now this is about mkdir, guys. So next, mkdir stands for make directory, guys. So mkdir stands for make directory. Generally in Windows, how do we do that? Simple, right click, right? Right click, new folder. But here no right click, left click, those options not available. So compulsory, you have to give commands only. Mkdir is a command line. Let me give today notes also, guys. I have a Google Drive already. Let me give Linux Google Drive. For all the topics, I have running notes already. And make sure that, guys, try to join on time. But because even if you miss 5 minutes, you may not you cannot understand the whole class. That's the problem. Okay, so please don't take this much time. So until unless some urgent or some other priority. See, trust me, Linux, the AWS, if you understand, Devops is nothing. First 1 month important, guys. So later you can learn yourself. Trust me, Devops. If you are comfortable with Linux and Devops, just by going through videos, you can learn Devops. That much easy. But if you don't understand Linux and AWS, you cannot understand the whole Devops classes. So please more concentrate.
Concentrate on Linux and what you said?
AWS. Okay, the cloud, one of the cloud, not only AWS, Azure, anything. But our course is AWS, right? But maybe simultaneously you can go with other clouds also, guys. Having multi-cloud is always best practice. So here, see, this is my, this is the running notes, guys. Whatever we are discussing, these are available here. So please go through with this document. But apart from that, there are so many other documents. So this is for Linux, guys. I'm giving it to you. So other topics also I'll give once we start other topics. So just copy this, guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Copy the link, guys. That is my Google Drive. None? Yeah. Okay. So this is about creation of folder. Now file. Guys, in Windows, how do we create files? Hmm? Any idea? In Windows, how to create a file? Again,
Through,
same.
through right
Right,
click.
right click, new file. There are different options available. Like we have Notepad, we have Notepad plus plus, WordPad. So all are for files only. Even Excel. So based on the requirement, we use so those tools. So here also we have different commands, guys. So first touch command. Okay. So touch space file name. File one example. Here, guys, these names I'm giving randomly. Okay, na folder one, folder two, file one, file two. I'm giving randomly these names. So it's according to your project. So whichever application you are installing, you use there. So that related files and folder names will be there, the naming convention. So don't worry, you will come to know later based on the application. Okay. So next, yeah, see touch command, guys. So by using touch command, you can create a file. See, file one is created. By default text file, guys, it is. So you cannot add data with touch command. Just creation is possible. Remember. Okay, now. So creation is possible by using touch command. But adding data, opening the file, it is not possible. You cannot see the data in by using touch command. Why means they are given like that, guys. Okay, now. So why means they given like that. That's it. So next, cat command. Cat greater than. So we have to remember, guys, there is no other option. So do practice number of times. So daily, like until you are familiar, daily with irrespective of topic. Okay, now so create your own notes. Daily refer the same notes. First 1 hour, your practice should be on old topics, not the current topic. Then after only current topic you practice. So many guys what they are doing now, daily they are practicing only today's topic. What about definitely after 1 week you will forget the last week topics. So don't do that. Please repeat. Yeah, cat greater than file name. See, this is one more command to create a file. Same. Guys, let me ask you one question. So we have Notepad. Why should I go with Notepad plus plus or WordPad? Any idea? Already Notepad is there. Why should I go with Notepad plus plus? Hmm? Guys, so why should I go with Notepad plus plus? You use Notepad plus plus or maybe WordPad, Microsoft Word, Excel. Why you are using them? We have Notepad, right? So why? Because additional features, right? In Notepad, it's a basic one, only text, no images, colors, font, headings, margins, not possible. But whereas in WordPad, Notepad plus plus, we have additional feature. That's the reason you are using. Same concept here also. So we have different tools. So according to our project, so according to your requirement, you can use them. Okay, na? Yeah, like this. Touch is there already, but again, why cat? Because touch has only just limited option. You can create nothing else. Okay, na? But to add the data, compulsory I have to go with cat or VI. There are two more commands like cat and VI. Okay, I'm using cat command and greater than and your file name. And this symbol is called as redirection option, guys. This symbol is called as redirection option. Redirection. So you're redirecting the output to this file. That is what this means. So now you can add your own data, whatever the data you need. See, I'm able to type into the file. Now finally, Control D or Control C, guys, to save the file. See, this is how you can. Now if you do ls, you have two files. Now how to open that file? So in the Windows, we do double click, right? Here again, cat command works, but without option now, this time. See guys, to create a new file, we have to use redirection option. Cat redirection, the file name. Then you can type the data. But to open the file, just cat file name, that's it. No greater than option. Okay, next, even we created with file one, right? With touch command. That also you can open. Nothing is there. To add the data, you can do like this. Control D to save the file. Okay, so this is how you can save the file. You can create a file in Linux. Okay, so next VA command, very important command, guys. Okay, now because again cat command, see, I have 5 lines. Third line I want to modify. There is no option with cat command, guys. Already existing file I cannot modify with cat command. I can add the data, okay, na, but I cannot modify the file. Example, some third line I want to change. There is no option in cat. Modify option not available in cat. Just you can create, you can open, you can add the data. That's it. But you cannot modify the data into the existing file. That is not possible. So that option is not available in cat. So we have one more command called VA. Same, Windows has different tools, guys. So we have tools like Notepad, Notepad++, WordPad, maybe Microsoft Word, Excel, PDF. So they are different tools providing different functionalities. Same concept here also. Okay, so VA command. VA, your file name, which file you want to. Example, I want to open a third, already existing also you can open, or new file also you can create, guys. It's up to you, based on your requirement. Okay, na? So based on your requirement, you can create a new file also, or else you can go with existing file also. Like this. So same as like WordPad. It will be open like WordPad, Microsoft Word. Here you can add the colors, margins, everything. Okay, but everything is again options. Let me open a VA editor. Okay, this is called as VA editor, guys. Now see, we opened a file called file4. It's a new file. It's clearly showing that. It was not there before. You created it now. Now, how to edit the file? How to add the data means, actually it has 3 modes, guys. First, escape mode, insert mode, command mode. So guys, so to work with VA, you should know these modes. So this is the default mode. Now it is in, guys, when you open a VA, you are in escape mode only. In escape mode, you cannot edit the file, guys. In escape mode, you cannot edit the file. You cannot add the data. So you should go to insert mode. How can I go to insert mode from escape mode? As I told, the default mode is escape mode. Now you are in escape mode, guys. You cannot edit the data. So you should use these options, guys. One of the option you have to use out of these 6. Okay. So guys, to enter into insert mode, we have to use this option. Why insert mode? To edit the data. Guys, remember, when you are using VI editor, if you go to insert mode, then only you can type the data. Otherwise, you cannot. Okay? It's like write mode. Insert mode is nothing but write mode. So you have to use one of the option. Any one of the option. So we have 6 options total. Any one of the option you can use. So I'm using small I, guys. See the difference here. Small I. See, now it is showing like insert mode. Guys, now you are in insert mode. Okay. See, now you can type the data. As I told, when I am in insert mode, I can type the data, guys. If I'm not in insert mode, I cannot type the data. So like this, whatever you want, you can type. Here randomly, I'm just typing normal data, guys. But in real time, your application related, your OS related. So those kind of data we type. Okay. Okay. Now your work is done. So you should go back to escape mode again. How? Escape key, guys. In your laptop, escape key will be there, right? Type escape key. So escape key takes you to the escape mode again. In escape mode also we have few options, guys. Why escape mode? So there are some shortcuts available on existing data, guys. So now assume that you have this data. Now you can perform some action. Example, you want to modify the first line. Maybe it is now small file. You can use up arrow, down arrow, fine. Left arrow, right arrow, it is fine. Because now it's very small file. But assume that it's a very big file. Some 10,000 lines you have in your file. So moving up arrow, down arrow, time waste, right? Shortcuts are available, guys. See, GG. GG takes you to the first line. See, my cursor is at first line. Now I can do insert mode. Example, first line I want to modify. See, I'm in insert mode now. I press the small I now. After I went to first line. Like this. See, this is how I can modify the file. Now, again, my work done. Assume that. Escape key. See, I'm in escape mode now. Example, I want to go to last line, guys. My cursor is here now. I want to go to last line. Something I want to do here. So capital G, guys. So capital G. Okay, now. So capital G means last line. Example, I want to go to fifth line. 5GG. Fifth line I want to modify. See, 5GG. It takes you to the fifth line. These are shortcuts, guys. We have to use shortcuts. Time is very important. It's a precious. Okay, so always we have to use shortcuts. So moving, because in real time we get huge size of files. 10,000 lines, 20,000 lines, 50,000 lines, 1 lakh lines. If you move your cursor line by line, up arrow, down arrow, it takes more time. So instead of that, simple shortcuts. So 10th line, 10GG. Fifth line, 5GG. Second line, 2GG. So like that you can move. Okay, now assume that your work is done. I want to save this file. The final mode is command mode. How can I come? So guys, first make sure that you are in escape mode always. So remember, even to go to insert mode, even to go to command mode, first you should be in escape mode. Okay, example, you are in insert mode. You cannot go to command mode. Compulsory. First, if you are in insert mode, come back to escape. Then after, you can go to command line, command mode. Directly, you cannot go to these modes, guys. Compulsory, you should be in escape mode. If you are in insert mode, you cannot go to escape mode. Remember. Oh, sorry. Command mode. Compulsory, come to escape mode, then after command mode. So remember. Okay. So I'm in escape mode now. Now shift colon. See guys. Shift colon. WQ exclamatory mark. So to come out, guys, I have to use command mode. How can I go to command mode? From escape mode, run this. Shift plus colon. Then WQ exclamatory mark. Guys, so from go to escape mode first. From there, you have to run this command. Shift plus colon. Then WQ. W means right. Q means quit. Exclamatory means forceful. Yeah. See guys. So this is how we manage our files. This is how we edit our files. Modify, we create, we modify, we edit. But VA has so many options, guys. If you have time, you have to go through with these options also. VA commands. See guys, we have this many options in VA editor. Of course, no need to remember. Don't worry, even I don't know most of them. But just I'm giving heads up. Guys, everything don't try to remember. See, VA is okay. The basic what I showed is enough. If you need additional, you can get it from here. You don't need to remember. Don't worry. Only if you know how to Google, that is enough. Don't try to remember each and every step. The basic part is enough. These are the different options we have in VA editor. You can try if required, guys. Need to remember, but try at least once. All these options one by one. Okay. So this is about file creation, guys. How to create a file, how to create a folder. So I think this is enough for today. I don't want to add more in a single day. So, but practice is important immediately, guys. Within 2-3 hours, you get a recording. So make sure that you start practicing before tomorrow class. Again, you should be perfect with all the previous classes. Yes, I hope everybody created your AWS account. One more thing, guys. I want to show something. After you create your class is done or practice is done, what you have to do now? Your server is there, right? You have to delete them daily. Because if you don't use also, if it is running, they will charge. The hours will be counted. 750 hours, as I told you, right? So please delete them. Select it first. Instance state, terminate instance. After your practice done. In real time, we don't do that, guys. But here, just to practice account only, right? So to save our hours, every day delete your server without fail. Make sure that, guys. See. So tomorrow again I can create. It's just a nothing, right? Brand new only. Nothing is there. So I can recreate a new EC2. daily tomorrow. It's not a big deal. It's not a time waste, right? Yeah. So, any questions, guys? If you have any questions, please ask me. Yes. So it's your turn now. So today everybody silent. No one speaking. So I know Linux is not a user friendly. So initial classes are very, very important. Okay. So please try to spend more quality time. Minimum guys 5 to 6 hours per day you have to spend to understand the things. Okay. So the basics are very important. Linux and AWS. Trust me, if you know Linux and AWS, DevOps is nothing. You can easily understand the things. More comfortable on Linux and AWS.
By that, do you mean is it easy to understand Docker, containerization, all this stuff?
Yes, exactly. If you are comfortable with Linux and AWS, so
And
everything you can
Kubernetes,
understand easily. Yeah, just tell me.
and Kubernetes as well?
Definitely. Because everything we install in Linux only. So installation, the configurations, and troubleshooting, easily you can do it. You can easily understand the things, what is happening, how it is happening. Everything you can understand. The networking part, uh, configuration part. Okay, na? If you understand the configuration part, installation and configuration part, later, like managing that application is not a big deal. As we are doing everything in Linux, if you are comfortable with Linux, DevOps is easy, guys. Trust me. I'm a Linux administrator. I'm not saying without experience. So it's my self experience. As I'm a Linux administrator, okay, now easily we can understand and adapt DevOps technologies. Everything we install in Linux only. Okay. Yeah. So that's it from my end today. And make sure that guys you speak to Sushant sir without fail. Okay. So because it's like we are done with 3 days, so it's time for enrollment. You have to speak to Sushant sir. Okay. And start the enrolls to continue further. And yeah, and provide the feedbacks also time to time. And yeah, maybe in Linux you don't get much tasks, but from AWS you get the task, guys. AWS because Linux basics only, right? From AWS you get the tasks. Tasks are important in my class, along with the class, because from the class you can learn hardly just 30%, guys. But from my task you can learn more. You'll get experience from my tasks. Okay, then, guys. If you don't have any questions, let's wind up the call. So make sure that you speak to Sushant sir without fail after the class. Yeah, and confirm your enrollments without fail.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.